Hello everybody, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Hope y'all are having a good one. We're live once again with a little bit more Armored Core 6. We're going to continue our New Game Plus journey, or rather kind of start it off for real, because we hadn't really gotten particularly anywhere into it, I think, after finishing the game. Last time we played this on Friday? No, Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, that's right, because we played Baldur's Gate 3 for 2 days in a row. I was tempted to play more today, but I did say I wanted to do some more Armored Core 6. And I'm feeling it, so let's do that. Definitely want to get into the New Game Plus and see what all is going to be different here. I did see like a little bit of the beginning when I was watching someone else play. But yeah, let's see here. I don't know that I want to switch up my design too much just yet. At some point here, hang on, mouse glitch again. There we go. At some point here, I want to do more missions again off stream, like just doing the replays to collect battle logs and chests. There's times when I might try to get chests and stuff while we're doing the missions, but I don't want the missions to take like way too long of me just kind of like searching around for a really long time. Like one in particular I did off stream, like I think it was literally Thursday night, like well after I was done streaming. I went back and did the Infiltrate Grid 086. The reason I have such a low score is because I literally just wandered around the level for like 45 minutes to an hour or something like that. Just making sure that I had all the chests. I'm pretty sure I got them all because I have the full Wrecker set now. And just making sure I had all the battle logs, which apparently I had all but one. I was missing like one that's kind of hidden. So yeah, that part wasn't too hard to finish, but I didn't really feel like looking up like a guide to figure out where the chests were. I just wanted to kind of like look around. But as far as getting S ranks, if I want the achievement for that and stuff, like I'll go back and do these more thoroughly. The only annoying part is like the beginning here when you have to do like the first missions, or at least the very first one you have to do in the very first AC that you get in the tutorial. You can't like bring your custom made one in, which is a little annoying because it'd be nice to just go back and demolish the first helicopter with like a better setup than using what you get in the beginning. But yeah, let's go ahead and just, I guess, start. Let me recheck my... I think we're still looking good on assembly here. We'll probably switch up the build here at some point just for the hell of it, just because I am going to want to try out some other stuff. But I will say that as it is right now, I think this is still going to be kind of like my main and or go-to build. Just the, not necessarily this body or anything, but like specifically dual handguns and the pile bunker as the backup. The Songbird has also been really good, although I would be okay with switching it out for something else for certain fights and stuff. I do really like the look of the HAL set, the one that we got for doing the Liberator ending. It's very cool looking for sure. Doesn't exactly match any of the rest of this, but the overall set looks neat. It's very wide, this chest, so there's a whole lot on the back, shoulders there. The Mind Alpha chest is really not too bad, you know, now that I'm looking at it. You get a little bit more HP, you do lose a few points of stability, which is not the greatest, but no boost difference, which is nice. I might want to switch to this, honestly. It would match my legs better. It doesn't really match the arms, but... or the head, for that matter. Speaking of which, did we ever get a Mind Alpha head? We did. Yeah, I think you also get this from the Grid 086 level, or one of those. It just, you just have to do a bunch of stuff. Like, that's what, like, I was missing from the one combat log, I think. I don't really like the headpiece as much. as I do the rest of the set. Yeah. Anywho, like I'm happy enough with it like this. It's, you know, we're a little bit of a pile of mismatched shapes, but you know, it looks okay. But yeah, we'll probably switch away at some point from this Alucard type build and try out some other things. It's gonna be hard for me to like ever fully give up the pile bunker though, just because it's so fucking strong and useful. Anywho, let's just jump right in. We have the destroy the artillery installations, so it's like mission 2, mission 3. They're kind of like both mission 2, if you will. We'll start here. As far as I'm aware, there's no logs or anything to collect in these first couple, or at least no chests. I think we'll skip the video this time, because I don't believe anything changes there.
The client doesn't care who does this job, as long as it gets done.
We should at some point start seeing some differences when we get into New Game Plus. I already saw, when I was watching Charlie play earlier, I already saw one thing that looked like it could become a different outcome, unless it's something that was already there that I just missed. But yeah, we'll see how that goes once we get there. There'll be a couple of missions yet. Alright. Get used to my buttons again.
Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
We've got a corporate merc! They're all to us already. Sneaky bastard.
That's one of the artillery placements. The front is protected with armor plating. Attack it from behind.
Deploy for combat. Destroy that AC.
There's only one of them. We can do this.
We're clear here. Move on to the next site, 621.
Alright, let's look around a little bit.
Don't give them another inch. We have to defend the artillery.
Oh, there's our cannon. Oop, that hit like the edge of the building instead of the guy. Really surprised that missed. Okay.
You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary.
Enemy attack! They're after the artillery! Fight back!
Really wanted to dodge that. I was just ran out of energy though. Alright. These MTs are actually kind of annoying here. There's like a lot of them that actually shoot like heavier shots than you would otherwise expect.
Head to the final site. Keep up the good work.
Certainly not my best performance, but you know, it has been several days since I played. To be fair. Is that everybody, or is there still more? Oh, there's you. Okay. It's probably good enough. See, there was like somebody else over there, but whatever.
Clear out the artillery here and our work is over.
Fire! Surround that AC!
That interloper, what makes the Liberation Front strong? Force and act, we stand as one!
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Not 100% all targets. There's like one more little man over here. Oh wait, it's not gonna let me shoot anymore. All right, no problem. Mission complete. Could have been better. Just got to get my muscle memory back a little bit here.
No new messages.
We have a lot of money. We should really buy some stuff. I know there's like an achievement for just buying everything, so we might as well probably just unlock stuff, frankly. Morally. Although it always feels a little bit like certain things are definitely kind of a downgrade. No thanks on that stuff. We could at the very least buy up the other generators and FCS to start. And boosters for that matter. As far as guns are concerned, there's not a lot that I want. Like, there's some stuff I wouldn't mind trying. Maybe eventually we'll do like some shotguns or something. I know the Zimmermans are really strong. Might as well buy them at the very least. Explosive thrower, laser dagger we should definitely buy. We want to probably have access to all the melee weapons at least. That kind of does it for that at least. Missile launchers, laser shotgun. Probably want like some laser rifles in the long run. Maybe plasma. Is there like a, maybe I already have plasma rifles. I mean, we may as well buy these. Just clear a few things out. There. Save the rest of your money for a little bit. Alright, that ought to do it. Apparently not, though. The game seems to think that I missed something. Okay. I don't know what it thought I didn't look at there, but we at least got there. All right. let's continue. Shouldn't have any more arena stuff right now. Probably not for a little bit. Alright, we can do the grid cleanup pretty easily, I think. It's a short mission.
Got a job for you, 621.
Skip this for now.
You've got ID. Now you need a rep.
Alright, once we like start getting into the real missions, I think we'll start noticing a few differences. It'll be a while before we get to make like our first like decision choice,
System activating combat
I
mode.
think, but we'll kind of see how this goes.
Commence mission. Wipe out the Dafang MT squad.
Enemy attack! 1AC! Strike the Archivist group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the Vespers. Intercepting!
They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
This AC pilot's sharp.
Focus your fire! That merc turned through us. Damn it! Archivist really scored this time.
Only a few targets left.
That's what I like about the Songbird.
New enemy signatures. Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
So the AoE is quite nice. Alright, I think
The enemy
that's
MT
everybody.
squad has been eliminated.
Sick.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Probably would have been a decent score there. I don't know if it would have been quite an S, but
No new
although we've gotten an S rank, I've literally replayed that mission once before, and I got an S rank pretty easily. At least I think I did. Let's see. Pretty sure, yeah, it was like one of the only ones that I had originally actually just felt like replaying early on, just because I wanted to play for like a few minutes. Okay. Shouldn't be anything else new. Now, we should start getting, I think, some different stuff. Maybe? There's no choice yet. Destroy all the Rubicon Liberation Front logistic helicopters. Extra rewards based on number of enemies destroyed. Let them talk for a minute this time.
Got a job for you, 621. The Balaam Group sent a request.
Raven, this request comes from Dafang, one of our affiliates. The group has committed to use of military force to handle the Rubicon Liberation Front. Target for this mission is a squad of transport choppers. Destroy them. You'll encounter guerrilla resistance from Baus mass-produced MTs. They're no great concern. You performed adequately in your last sortie, Raven. This did not go unnoticed. We will be watching with interest to see what you bring to the team.
Okie dokie. 1 second here. Dismiss this notification. I don't know why that always loads up really slowly. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah. Let's get to. All right. So better money for killing more enemies in this one, but
Keep building your rep.
we'll try to be somewhat speedy about it, I guess. Should have a good opportunity to use our pile bunker on this mission, because I'm pretty sure this is the one with the tetrapod towards the end. It's kind of tanky.
Commence mission. Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport
under attack. It's a corporate merc. Intercept. Get them off the supply.
Confirmed. Transport chopper down. Keep at it, 621.
Hey Anna, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good one. I don't remember what there might be in terms of logs in this one. If there's anything that we might have missed either. Not worried about time. Okay, we can't go all the way up there anyways. Likewise, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Still a little tired today, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is.
There, take it out.
Hostile AC! Defend our supply! Our comrades on the Strider can't wait any longer! Damn corporation!
Confirmed. Target destroyed. On to the next targets.
It's here. Fight back.
We're no match for an AC!
Have no fear. The coral is with us.
Looks like they've got a mouse tetrapod. It's a cut above the other MTs. Ignore it and focus on the mission.
Wow, that guy does not want to stagger suddenly.
50%.
What is going on? Come on.
ATS overload? Can't be.
We could have definitely done that better, but I thought he was going to stagger way, or she was going to stagger way faster than she did.
You're unnatural,
To be fair.
621. Looks like you got them all. That's it for this job, 621.
Hey Ryan, how's it going? What'd you say your build was based off of again? Alucard from Helsing. That's why I've got like the kind of, I mean, they look sort of derpy on this head, but they're supposed to be sunglass lenses. The little orange eyes there. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the anime, there's one, or you know, the manga or whatever. There's one called Helsing.
I see your back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey. But to the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it.
The anime is basically follows a vampire hunting organization known as Helsing that employs actually the use of a very powerful vampire by the name of Alucard. Same spelling as like Alucard from Castlevania and whatnot. The AC was named HCS Alucard. Yeah, somebody probably had like a similar idea than I did. As soon as I saw the dual handguns, I was just like, oh, they look so much like, not the ducats because they're obviously extra long, but the regular ones here, the coquillette or however how that's pronounced, like especially in the black color, that's like almost exactly how that gun kind of looks. It's not exactly the same or anything, but Alucard, aside from when he's using like his abilities, he starts the anime, the manga, whatever, with like one pistol and it's like silver. So, you know, the same thing in my left hand basically, but you know, of like a shorter length, kind of like that one, although maybe even a little smaller. But it's supposed to be like a really high powered thing. And then later he gets like an upgrade. He still uses the silver pistol, but you know, kind of like in the same vein of like Dante from Devil May Cry, where he uses like a black gun and a silver plated gun. But the black one's meant to be like a direct upgrade to it. It's like slightly larger. It fires like ridiculously high caliber bullets. And like as soon as those pistols were unlocked, like in one of the early, like, I don't know, mission 3 or whatever, I was like, I gotta try dual handguns, and I immediately know the theme that my build should be like Alucard, because that's what those guns look like, you know. And I'm glad it worked out. Like, I'm glad it's a good build, because honestly, I was expecting the handguns to be like kind of cool, but not very strong, because so many games get handguns. Like, sometimes games will do good with the handgun, you know, like sometimes even like your basic handgun-esque weapon is even one of the best guns in the game. Like, if you play something like the original Dead Space, that's certainly the case. The plasma cutter is basically like a handgun, and it's pretty much the best gun in the game. You know, but so many games, like, I was expecting this to have like the handguns be kind of wimpy, and they surprised me as being like really good, actually. At least if you're willing to get into close range. Hey Charlie, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. How's it going, everybody? Rourke, Ari, how you doing? Good to see y'all. Welcome in, raiders. So anyway, but yeah, like, I upgraded the smaller handguns for the bigger ones once they were unlocked, and we just keep the pile bunker on for backup. Let's go destroy the tester AC. How's the new game plussin'? I'm basically in the same spot you were, Charlie, because I left off like right after I finished the game.
It's an open call from the
So I'm now actually slightly behind where you are when I left, but I'll catch up pretty quick.
target may be a product sample.
Okay, let's see how this build fares against the tester AC. I want to see if he gets demolished, or if I do. I mean, I don't think I'll get demolished unless I play really badly. I know he has a sword, I think, but
Main system.
I want to show you the power of the handguns, Charlie. They're actually really good. Plus the Songbird too, but
Next mission. We've got a read on the target. Now's the time,
speaking
621.
of, maybe we'll start with a little surprise for him here. Oops, I forgot to lock on. I forgot to lock on.
That pilot's just a trained
Okay, hold on. We'll do it again.
but don't let your guard down.
And he's dead.
I just wanted to call sign of my own.
Enemy AC destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. What's your base?
I mean, to be fair, he's not exactly strong or anything, but I think I don't have to convince you of the power of the pile bunker anymore. You've seen for yourself firsthand how good it is. But the handguns, they're a sleeper hit, man. I feel like people sleep on the handguns a lot. They are strong as hell. If you're willing to get up close, they can burn through stagger really fast,
621 with
and
the
they
red
don't
guns.
actually do low damage either.
Handler Walter, forgot to mention something. The Liberation Front's changing the strategy. Been cozying up to independent mercs.
Also, hey Fala, hey Roth, hey
Great
Ams, how's
news,
it going?
If it means more work for 621.
They can try whatever tricks they want. The Red Guns are ready to smash some heads.
Which handguns are you using? So there's these are the ducats. Hang on, I'll show you in just a second.
One new message.
Let me skip this. Who's the message from? Is it Walter, I assume, but
621. About the tester that was being shipped to the Red Balaam's main force. And its members remember who you're...
okay. Good to know. Yeah, so the basic handgun, the coquillette, I don't know. The Cox. I used these throughout almost the whole game until, I don't know, the latter end of the game, the ducats were unlocked, and I was just like, well, I like the smaller ones for the style, because they kind of fit like the anime character that I was emulating, but the ducats are even better. They're honestly, like, the only downside to them is that they're slower. They do have slightly less ammo capacity, but it's 105 ammo versus 98 ammo. It's literally the difference of one clip, 7 shots, which is how much they hold. So the only concerns with pistols is just that they have low ammo capacity, but once you understand how to work around that most of the time, it's not a problem. Plus, if you just carry, like I do, I keep my pile bunker on my left shoulder with a weapon bay instead of having a missile launcher or something here. So instead of having melee on my arm, I just swap to my melee. That way I can always dual wield guns and just swap to the bunker when I need it. It is a little bit of an extra step, so it takes a lot of getting used to, especially since the pile bunker takes a second to line up, which is one of the reasons why I sometimes don't land it as easily, just because you have to like take a second to swap, and then if you're too quick when you're trying to input the charged attack, sometimes the game just doesn't register the input and it just doesn't do anything. So you have to like give it a second. I kind of wish you could just, it was a little easier to swap somehow, but or if I could just have my pile bunker assigned like out all the time, and still somehow have my pistol. But and then right now I've just got the songbird on my right shoulder, but I might switch that eventually. I just like it because it has like a pretty sizable impact damage and AoE. All right. Attack the dam complex. So I saw that you ended up fighting these guys. I don't know, is that like a New Game Plus thing? Because it'd be like, I don't remember seeing that before, but I don't know if it was like an option to begin with. But I kind of missed like how that ended up happening. I just saw you were fighting them. I'm still rolling with the smaller ones. I think it is, yeah.
Check the briefing.
The smaller ones are really good, and they have a better rate of fire, but I've gotten used to the ducats now.
Good. Sit your ass down and listen.
You get a call from Walty.
Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam
It's all right,
complex.
Charlie. I feel like I can't type lately either. I'm just gonna skip the rest of this one. If he calls mid-mission, that'll work.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621.
Honestly, I feel like I made like a bajillion typos in your chat today, and it's been happening a lot lately. I think just over this weekend, I just haven't gotten a little bit of I haven't gotten the extra sleep that I need. Not that I slept poorly, but I need to like get an extra hour or two somewhere. Hanging out until Baltea. Still haven't beat that stupid thing. Hey, no worries. TT, how's it going, by the way?
Balaam Group AC Squad Red
It's a tough fight,
Gun
but
commence mission.
don't you worry, you will get it down.
Get in there, you maggots!
Great. An independent merc. Who's the wise guy who decided the red gun should be taking care of some freelancer?
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. But no one even told you why we're here. Well, us real red guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, the locals' little base is next.
Gun 5. Can't tear yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
Okay. Should be most everybody.
2 targets destroyed. How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur.
Gun 4. Can't say I considered you a pro either. We don't need backseat drivers in the red guns. Shape up or ship out.
No backseating in Armored Core either.
That was just the warm-up.
In-universe backseating, imagine.
Wait, 621. I'm receiving a coded transmission. Raven, I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the 2 red guns. Our compensation will be double Balaam's offer, awaiting your response. Interesting. Your call, 621. Your cooperation is appreciated, Raven.
Let's do the different
621. We've received a friendly ID tag.
the
from
different
Operation
option
Front.
here.
Let's not waste their firepower.
Why'd you have to climb all the way up here? Oh, now you're down again. No, I did the thing accidentally again. Whatever, it works.
Gun 4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now.
What? I like bounced off of him and it missed. That's the. I feel so robbed. No, he got lucky.
How many ranks below you is Gun 13? You can count, right? Don't take too long figuring it out. It's a lot.
Damn.
You dumbass Iguazu. You talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk.
AP at 30%.
Shit, I ran out of ammo. Oh, what the fuck? My game just crashed. Okay. And my controller is in permanent rumble. Okay, there it went. That is the very first crash I've ever experienced with this game. I've heard people say that like they have crash issues with Armored Core 6, but it's never happened until just then. It sucks too because we were about to beat that guy. All right. Sorry, I was just waiting for the game to like figure itself out here because I think it wants to like sync, but it may not really be able to after a crash anyways. I will probably have to mess around with OBS for a second for it to like realize the Armored Core is open again. Also, how's it going, Jade Rider, by the way? I never got that option. Maybe I shouldn't be watching yet. To be fair, this is New Game Plus now, so there are some story changes, or at least options for story changes, so be aware that there may be some spoilers. I feel like they expect you to take, like, I don't want to say what ending is which ending, but, you know, there's options towards the end, and I feel like they expect you to go one way before you do the other way, which is the way that I chose, which I feel aligns more with the decisions I'm making now, but now I'm kind of... I'm going to go the other way, ultimately, so it's a little weird. We'll see what ends up happening, I guess. Okay. Game capture. Sorry, just a minute. It always takes a second for... Whenever a game, a FromSoft game specifically, crashes on me like this, it always takes a bit for OBS to remember that it's actually there. Same thing happens with Elden Ring, but that's the first time this game has ever crashed for me. It really never has had any problems before now. There we go. Now it's working. What the heck? Okay. There we go. I also get a weird mouse glitch sometimes. I'm mid-chapter 3, I don't even care about spoilers with FromSoft stuff. Our answer was kind of the same way, but you picked routes in New Game Plus via picking specific missions. Yeah, you still get that in this game. There's certain chapters where, like if you look here, you can see I have 2 missions available, but it doesn't matter what order you do them in, you can just do them. However, every once in a while you'll get a part of the chapter where you'll get 2 mission options, but there'll be a choice between the 2, and it'll have like an icon to represent that, and it also tells you on the right like you're making a decision between these 2. You can still watch both briefings when you have when you're doing things that way. Also, how's it going, Winterheart? All right, we will just do things the same way, and hopefully the game won't crash on us this time because I felt very robbed of my victory. We kicked Iguazu's ass, and then I was about to kick the other guy's ass, and then the game crashed.
Main system activating combat mode.
Bailing Group AC Squad Red Guns reporting for duty. Commence mission. Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Great. An independent merc. Who's the wise guy who decided the red gun should be taking care of some freelancer?
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. I no one even told you why we're here. Well, us real red guns are gonna go climb the wall. It's just target practice. When we're done, the local's little base is next.
Good five. Can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
2 targets destroyed. How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur.
Gun 4. Can't say I considered you a pro either. We don't need backseat drivers in the red guns. Shape up or ship out!
621. Eradicate the frontline MTs.
Oh, there's still one more. I was like, why is this not going? Y'all forgot to kill this guy back here. I left him to you.
That takes care of the frontline MTs.
That was just the warm-up. Look alive!
You stepped away and your game crashed. I won't step away again. I appreciate it, Charlie. Yeah, you gotta stay with my stream all night now. No sleep for you.
Raven, I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the 2 red guns. Our compensation will be double Balaam's offer. Awaiting your response.
Sorry, boss, I can't come into work today. Yep,
Your call,
important
621.
armored core needs.
Your cooperation is appreciated, Raven. 621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower.
The hell are you doing?
They bought you up, didn't
Thanks for walking into it, because it felt like I was gonna...
Gun 4, gun 5, return
I was a little bit far away. I thought I was gonna miss that.
blade 30 now.
Not taking any more of your shit. I already get enough from Michigan every day of the week. Damn it. I've been hit bad. Freelancer got lucky.
Iguazu, how many ranks below you is Gun 13? You can count, right? Don't take too long figuring it out. It's a lot.
You dumbass Iguazu. You talk the talk.
Shit, he dodged. Stop, you son of a bitch. He keeps dodging right as it's about to land.
AP at 50%.
There we go.
This smirk's something else. Where did Michigan find this freak?
2 repair kits remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Freaking tank ACs, man. He gets so much HP.
50%. Right-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
Oops. Switch guns accidentally.
1 repair kit remaining.
This guy does... Okay, there we go.
Control of my machine.
Yeah, for a tank, that guy recovers very fast. I could have done that way better, but
Gun 4,
I kept
gun
running
5,
myself out of energy and not paying attention.
You can bill me for the
This is what happens when I don't play for like 3 days.
You've ruined our little field trip, Walter. I'll be billing you for tuition fees, too.
Tuition fees. You go into fucking mech college. Alright. We also lost a lot of cash on that one. Damn.
One new message.
Check the damn thing. Good damn job, yeah.
You got lucky, Merc. So, you got a nice punch in. Go buy a lottery ticket.
Say it was more than a nice punch,
The
honestly.
Red Guns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
So I'm wondering if that really changes much. There's a couple of different decision missions, like in normal new game, that do change the outcome of a few things, depending on how you decide to do them. I feel like story-wise, it's probably easier to go with the ending we didn't choose, Charlie, when you're coming back in a New Game Plus and then doing things this way, because, you know, just because of what's different. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm still going to just choose to do the opposite mission choices unless, like, stuff changes further there. I'm going to wait until I get more money before I buy anything else. Actually, yeah, we still have all the stuff we bought previously. Yeah, good. Speaking of replay missions here, we did get the logs from those previously. I apparently did not get the log here, so I'll have to go back and do that later and not kill the Balaam guys, because I think I missed like the tetrapod or whatever that has it. But it shows the alt mission option now. That's cool. Interesting that it says pending in both. I wonder if you can somehow get it, or if there's a different log in each one, depending on how you do things. I'm not sure. I got a bunch of logs in other ones. This one that says retrieve combat logs, it says complete, but if I remember correctly, when I did this, I only got like 6 logs. I want to say there's like 8 or something you can get in that level. So it's interesting that it says complete instead of pending, because it feels like there should be more. But maybe I guess the combat log itself is just fighting, what's her name? Yi, something like that. Because you don't have to fight her, and I did do that, so that's largely what the battle log is from. I just didn't get all the other, like, collectible logs, and I'm not sure if those are required for any achievements or not. Does New Game Plus add any arena people? It does. I haven't unlocked any of it yet, but I've heard that... Sorry, that's a little bit spoiler for you. I apologize to just show it off like that. Those are all the ones you get in base New Game, but in New Game Plus there's like secret ones that don't get unlocked. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. Wait, did we get... What about the next one? So when we get to Wall Climber, we still have a battle log to get there, which I'm surprised by, because I remember killing the big tank guy at the beginning, so there must be another one. Lottery tickets in space.
This one's a request from the Arquebus group.
Should put more time into this today. I stopped after the bit where you're falling towards the laser artillery battery. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That mission can be a little annoying, but unless you're going for ranking, like on a replay. Right, sorry, let's skip this. If you're willing to take your time, as in you're not doing S rank stuff, you can just kind of wait out most of the pulses, and then like certain areas you can just drop straight below you pretty much, and that way you can just kind of immediately get back into cover. So it's just really like a matter of like waiting out the volleys of the laser blasts plus like the homing plasma missiles, and then you can get down. Now when you're in a hurry, it's a bit of an issue because you have to have like very precise dodging or just very high speed, I think, which is just difficult. Once you actually get to the bottom, like, it's no problem.
Time for a little self-promotion.
Artillery is fine, but the unmanned mech in the next mission beat me up. I see.
And Arquebus HQ will be sure to remember your name.
I gotcha. All right, let's go.
Commence mission.
Skirt.
First, get through all that dust and make contact with the Strider.
Unidentified AC. Must be one of the corporation's dogs. Activate the eye. Burn them away. Yes, sir. Coral, abide with Rubicon. Abide with Rubicon.
I think it's like really hard to dodge. I think I got lucky. Like you can dodge that laser, it just requires some
Surge of energy to the eye.
precision timing.
Watch out, or it'll burn you to ash. Alright, now you're up close and personal. Take out one of its legs and bring it to a halt.
What? They evaded the eye's laser.
All hands, prepare for close range combat. Intercept.
Imagine crippling a leg of this thing with a pile bunker.
Compromised. It's going
Just
down.
a strong left hook, a strong left uppercut.
Where they fall.
What the fuck? Oh, did I get... It must have fell on me. I forgot to get further away. It didn't look like it was there. I just turned around to deal with that guy shooting at me, and I was just like, okay, this should be fine. I was not expecting to die instantly. Whoops. Did you play in the tournament yesterday? No, I did not.
Alright, now we've got a foothold to get on the deck. Grab on and get to work on the sub-generators.
Why was I stuck on that lip there? It wouldn't let me go any higher. That was weird. Also like floating in this spot.
AC pilot's no rookie. We can't take any chances. Decouple the rear.
They're trying.
We can't take the enemy AC! Remember, we fight for the Coral.
There's a reason why ACs fly like 20 feet when they get killed with it. Yeah. True. I love the pile bunker, man. It's so good.
Sub-generator destroyed. 3 to go.
Sir, we've lost another sub-generator!
2 to go.
I'm not gonna make it back up onto that.
Made us.
It's alright. We'll just take some damage. It's fine.
Rubicon burn.
Oh, I thought it was dropping me back into the void for a second there. I was like, excuse you.
We're losing the shield, sir.
Just one left.
Strider is the flagship of our world. Hold the line. Defend the ship with your line.
All sub-generators destroyed. The ice shield is offline. Head to the front segment and hit the target. Now you've got the target in your sights. Time to finish this 6-1.
It's good to give this guy like a second. He likes to blast lasers still.
Burn the Coral.
There's also a bunch of missiles, so you gotta be like a little careful. Damn it. No.
Show them our pride.
Recharge, recharge. I have to do it for the style. Yeah. Punch it in the eye.
No. We can't lose the Strider.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. And it looks like all that energy it was sucking up has nowhere to go. Move 621. You need to get clear of the Strider.
Damn hyenas. Devastate the planet. Combined with Rubicon.
See that, 621? The Strider's blowing itself up. A fitting end for something built to fail.
This mission always reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus of all things. I mean, it is a gigantic thing that you're fighting, but it kind of reminds me of like the desert Colossus that like flies in the air. They have to like destroy the like little air sacs on to get it to like fly lower so you can climb it. It's not like their design is similar at all, but it's just, I don't know, something about like the big open kind of like wasteland desert here just reminds me of that. And just fighting this big thing. Oh no, not my air sacs. I can see that. Yeah. I should honestly stream Shadow of the Colossus sometime. I know they remastered it a while back. I wonder if you can play it on PS5.
Be the handler, I presume. For the
Or is there a Steam version?
Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage hardly qualifies you. Know your place, you meager dog sitter. The answer is no.
I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on.
Oh? Are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place?
You'll see. Just give us the chance.
Very
Still
well.
got Baldur's Gate 3 and
We're also
Starfield to
deploying
finish.
V4.
Yeah. Well,
Who's been
assuming I
equally
play
brave
Starfield at
of
some
late?
point, which I probably
Let's see how they
will,
both
but
perform.
I'm not too worried about like trying to play it right at launch or anything. It's gonna be a buggy mess, as is every Bethesda game. I'm not a Bethesda hater, but I'm also a little jaded at this point when it comes to some Bethesda releases. And by that, I just simply mean I'm not as hyped for them as I used to be. It just works.
Your work on the Strider deserves
I'll probably
commendation.
play it at some point though. Like I enjoyed
I am
Skyrim, I
thrilled
enjoyed
to
Fallout
execute
4.
the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archivist Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater, at your service.
I think if there weren't so many other like
think
just
I'll enjoy
kick-ass
doing business with
games
you.
out right now, I'd be more excited about Starfield, or maybe not more excited, but at least I'd be more into playing it. But there's just so much like good stuff right now that like, and I'm not saying Starfield, if Starfield is entirely up your alley, then absolutely go for it. For anybody who is watching this, you have every right to be excited about it. Yeah, if you're a Bethesda game enjoyer, I'm sure you're going to enjoy the hell out of Starfield, is what I'm saying. And I would say I'm a mild Bethesda game enjoyer these days, just because over time I don't look at them as fondly as I used to, but I don't think on them as bad or anything like that. I just don't feel hyped about them anymore. If the game, like I said, not only if it was coming out alongside, like not only if it wasn't coming out alongside a whole bunch of other like kick-ass games, would I be potentially more on board with like checking it out right at launch. But moreover, I think if there was less of a gap between like some of their other giant flagships like Skyrim and Fallout 4, jumping all the way over here to Starfield. Like I realized Fallout 76 came out in between all that kind of stuff, but that's obviously like a different entry. You know, it's not the same type of experience as their other single-player RPGs. So if Starfield had come out like 2 years ago or something like that, I'd probably at that point I would have been a little bit more pumped to jump right in. And I'm not saying 2 years ago is when it should have come out or anything like that. I just mean because there was such a long gap, that it just doesn't really it's not a big ping on my radar right now. Okay. Waiting for a good review video to make up my mind. I'm going to need money, of course, so maybe for Christmas or my birthday I'll buy it. Yeah, and that's fair. And honestly, that's the thing, is like a review video could come along and somebody could be like, I highly recommend this and here's why, and I'll watch it and then I'll be kind of sold on playing it. I know it's certainly a lot more than just like, as much as people, myself included, have joked that it's kind of like another No Man's Sky. I'm sure it's got plenty more than No Man's Sky had, or has even. But, you know, I also expect it to be a very much Bethesda game. It's going to play like every other Bethesda game, and it's going to have a lot of the jankiness and bugs that every other Bethesda game has. So, there's two things I'm waiting for. Good reviews to either potentially sell me a little bit on it, and the modding community to surgically make that thing better. Because more than likely it's going to be necessary, as it always is. All right, Operation Wall Climber. We had found that we needed a log on this, so I should look around and see if there's somebody else for me to fight. This build should work okay against the Juggernaut, I hope. As long as I can stay behind it. Otherwise, I can switch the Songbird out for like a vertical missile launcher, because those kick the shit out of it.
Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate.
Fucking snail.
You will be attacking the Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front.
I'm sure there will be a lot of coffee mugs and clipboards to pick up. Yeah.
Squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall.
I think the log is on an MT to the far left. Alright, cool, I'll check.
A mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Last time I fought Juggernaut, I used quad legs and hovered above him, pelting shit at him like from above like an angry seagull. Yeah, I think between Juggernaut and, you know, a particular later boss, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, I'll just say, I don't know. I can't think of a word that makes sense that would be like spoiler-free. Angry Roomba, sure, let's call it that. But yes, that boss, the tetrapod legs are really good for, because if you can just maintain hovering in the air to shoot at its weak points, like without really putting yourself in harm's way, that obviously like can make it a lot easier. I never really bothered, but it certainly would have made the fights a lot more simple, I think. The first time I did the Juggernaut, I had basically the same build, except I had a regular missile launcher. In fact, I had two regular missile launchers. I didn't have the weapon bay stuff unlocked because the OST chip, like the arena, isn't unlocked by this point. So I just had two regular missile launchers and two handguns. And at first, like the first phase, you know, like the first half of the fight went fine. But then as soon as Rusty left, I was like, okay, now it's just focus on me, and I'm having a hard time staying behind it because it just keeps corner camping and then running away and then corner camping. I just kept getting into a bad pattern with it, and I'd like whittle it down, then eventually like I ran out of ammo. So it took me like a couple of tries, but on my final try I ended up having to punch it to death, which is partly why it went so poorly. I still finished the fight, but it was annoying at the end. This build, on the other hand, will likely, especially if I just play a little bit better, will likely pack a much bigger punch, so I won't have to worry too much about running out of ammo. especially if I hit it with a pile bunker while it's staggered from behind. My favorite Juggernaut kill was getting stuck on his turret geometry and just repeatedly slashing him. Yeah, that sounds fun. Alright, let's go see if there's an MT. Is it off in the beginning to the
We'll
left?
start by clearing the way for Arquebus.
Closer to the wall.
Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621. Keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation dog! Coral! Abide with Rubicon!
I see. That's just a regular boy. I see. There's a collectible log. G4's last words. Iguazu. I'm telling you, man, you got to give Michigan a chance. He's different from the suits at HQ. Look, I know he's an asshole, but he's looking out for us, you know, almost like we got a family here. Heh. Man, if there's anyone who deserves punching out, it's the freaks who sent us on the suicide mission. You picked a good day to go AWOL. Wish I... Okay, did not... not get to finish that sentiment, unfortunately.
We're under attack! They're in the city!
It's just one AC. Arquebus. They're mocking us.
I will go down and fight you momentarily, buddy. I just want to take care of these cannons. Alright. In the city near the mission edge. Was the collectible what you were talking about, or is there like another MT off to the side? To one of these sides, maybe? I was kind of on the other edge, but there could be another one further this way. Through here? No. Maybe the collectible is what I remembered. Yeah, it could be. I don't think I had it at the very least, so... But I think I was missing, more specifically, like an actual combat log. I don't know. Let me just fight the tank. It's possible that, like, I died on a checkpoint and then just, like, skipped the tank or something. You know, the tetrapod up here, I mean. So maybe I could have missed his log or something. But I thought I beat him. I'm not sure. We have his attention now. Not quite. He's still ignoring us, which is good, because I'd prefer to get a free hit in. I just want to get rid of these cannons first.
Forged in ash, we stand as one! Die, mercenary!
Have time to do a charged hit there.
See behind us!
Another one!
It doesn't say anything about collecting a log on that guy, so I must have already...
Threat in the city.
If there was anything to collect from him, I would have had it already.
Destroy the targets. Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the
Maybe there's something down below. Log. Oh, it is the one you picked up. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, I guess we'll just go ahead and move forward. I don't think we need to worry about killing every single, like, cannon or whatever in existence here. There is two ways, like there's like two doors to go through here. You don't have to go through the lower one. I'm not sure if there's any reason specifically to go through the higher one, but that's what I did the first time, I think.
Confirmed. We're inside the wall. Be prepared for close quarters combat.
Also, the pistols have been really good. Like I said, I use the ducats, the longer ones now, but they're basically the same weapon, just, you know, slower rate of fire, a little bit less ammo.
I'll have to step up my own game. Outnumbered Vesper. He's an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Can you send backup? We're taking too much fire!
But yeah, I like these handguns a lot, and the other handguns, honestly. Like I said, the ducats have been really good, but the main thing I like about them is that I can basically two-shot like just about any MT or small small to medium-sized enemy that's not like an AC or something that's meant to be a bit on the tankier side. So the ammo concerns aren't too much of an issue as long as I just get close. I can just kind of like walk up, press L2 and R2 once each, and the thing is dead. And if it's like a really small enemy, I only have to shoot like one bullet. That's typical, you know, those things are obviously designed to be very weak, but and if there is a level that's like kind of long and ammo is a concern, I'll usually just like try to use my pile bunker as much as possible.
I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
Sherpa. How do these people get anything done before Raven shows up? Yeah, I know, right? We are the chosen AC. Sorta, kinda the chosen undead. We are sort of like a revived 4th generation zombie cyborg, basically, so. Good old Rusty.
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds.
Arise, ye rusted. Hey, Sass, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, let's see if I can manage to get behind this guy, okay? If I can get like a couple of good pile bunker hits on him, I think he's gonna go down pretty fast.
That's the Juggernaut, a heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot.
It's less than I thought it would be.
That's the stuff.
I mean, he is supposed to be like kinda tanky, but
Watch out, it's coming.
oops, accidentally screwed up. Super easy now.
I've taken that contingency into account.
Yeah, he was much harder with the other dual handguns and just having 2 missile launchers, like regular missile launchers for support, because I just was not able to really keep him staggered for very long or do much damage, like to capitalize on it. Having like a good melee weapon makes that fight much easier, even if it's not the pile bunker. Like the pulse blade will do plenty to him. Okay, yeah, we definitely got the log we needed there, and we obtained an FCS maybe that I did not have before. Going good. Went to a medieval fair at a zoo kind of thing today. Oh, nice. Was it like a kind of general Ren Fair situation, or like more specifically
We're
medieval?
war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Arquebus was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. Both the higher-ups and the Rubiconians are going to remember the name Raven now.
This game is a bit hilarious. My PC is technically below minimum required, but I overclocked my CPU, and now everything runs on high at 60 FPS except the assembly menus. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see, what did we get here? Is it an FCS? I think it probably is, yeah. WLT-001. Not a bad one. It's actually, like, it's more medium than anything else, but, like, the loss of close and long range is actually not that bad. The weight and EN load are a bit of a hit, but... I have a really hard time getting rid of, like, the Abbott, just because the close range assist is so good. Even if, like, long range, etc. suffers as a result, like, it's just so good for pistols. Alright, next mission. Prisoner rescue. Escort the Rubicon Liberation Front helicopter deployed on a prisoner rescue operation. Maybe it'll come to me. I kind of don't remember doing this before. Was this something I actually did? No, that's new. It was, yeah, there was retrieve combat logs. So this is a new version of that. Maybe you just don't get the combat logs mission anymore. Huh. I guess maybe that happens if you choose to do, yeah, because we didn't choose to support Balaam, so we got a different mission here. That's probably why. Since we fought Iguazu and the other guy. Cannon Head, whoever that guy's name was. I sort of miss having long-ranged options. Where are my sniper rifles? Yeah, I mean, the best it seems like you can really do is with your OS tuning, like maybe unlock manual aim, and then specifically get your hands on like shit like the linear rifle, laser rifle. Certain things are actually longer ranged options, and like obviously certain missiles, but it's not going to be like a straight sniper rifle situation. Unfortunately, it's still going to be like kind of an aimed from the hip sniper shot, and they still have a bit of fall off compared to like a real sniper rifle. But yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't put those in the game. I guess they wanted you to really kind of like get into the action more. Although it would certainly be nice for certain missions to have a sniper rifle. All right, let's see what the prisoner rescue is like, I guess.
Got a job for you, 621. This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, there's a mission I'd like you to take on. We have authorized a solo helicopter sortie to rescue a group of imprisoned comrades. There are 3 to rescue in total, including some particularly significant personnel. Raven, we hope our struggle will inspire
See, like, a lot of this aligns much more with the ending I chose in the first one, even though that's not going to be the one I choose this time, so this is going to be weird. But oh well. We'll see what happens. Did you seem to encourage the up there no strategies? Aggression is good, like Bloodborne? Yeah. I mean, it works for me with the dual pistol build, for sure. So we have to escort a helicopter, which means this is likely going to be like a defense mission, sort of.
Looks like switching sides at Gallia left an impression on the Liberation Front. Guess we have you to thank for
I
this,
feel like
General.
I'm in such uncharted territories here right now. I hope that it doesn't feel really awkward trying to go the other way in terms of endings and mission choices. I mean, it shouldn't matter that much. Like, the early game, you end up working for so many different corporations anyways. It's not like you're on anyone's side specifically, but this is the first time, like, you really have the opportunity to,
Liberation Front's transport helicopter.
like, specifically side with the Liberation Front.
Appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Coral, abide with Rubicon.
Oops.
We're under attack! The Liberation Front chopper and an escort AC! They must be here for their friend. Intercept.
Yeah, I really need to lock on when I'm going to do that.
Landing in sight. Commencing extraction of Comrade Zilli.
621. Secure the area.
Area secure. Okay, maybe not. There might be more.
You came for me.
Yeah, Little Z is one of the people you can fight in the collect the logs mission, so that's why I have her combat log already.
I'll pay him back.
Heading for the next site, Raven.
I'm not gonna worry too much about like finding any additional logs in this right now, or chests if there are any. There was another boy somewhere. Somebody shot at me from afar. Is it just you?
Landing at Site B. Extracting Comrade Messin. Raven, keep watch.
Enemy sighted.
Focus on the chopper! Shoot it down! Don't let them go. We need their intel on the well.
This is a bad spot to be in. Damn, we were doing so good. Did not want you to take a bunch of hits just then.
Comrade Messin. But we're too late.
Alright, I don't think that we got that guy killed or anything. I think they just got there and he was already dead.
The coral wells are the Rubiconian's lifeline. He must have refused to talk.
Getting hit. Raven, keep us safe.
Shit. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Alright, we gotta get there much faster next time, if we have to do this again anyway. Which, like I said, I might, just for...
Taking serious damage.
What are you still getting hit by over here?
Back us up. We're in Site C. Extracting Comrade. Father, Dormayan. He's the last one. We're counting on you, Raven. Father Domayan has been extracted.
Thank goodness you're safe, Father. Coral abide with Rubicon.
You don't know what you're saying, girl. There'll be nothing left.
Oh, come on.
Dying embers.
Mission accomplished. Leaving the combat area.
All right, they got there. Not exactly in one piece, but they got there.
That's a Red Gun's AC.
Uh-oh. No, I'm in the wrong place. Hold on, wait.
Escorting a prison break all alone. You're daring, I'll give you that. But I've fried bigger fish than you.
That's Gun 2 Nile. The Red Gun's deputy commander, and the brains to Michigan's muscle.
It's too dangerous to force our way through. Raven, secure we can.
Nah, we're gonna have to retry. We need them to...
It's been destroyed.
Okay.
You failed the mission.
Yes, I'm aware of it. I failed. We just need to be out front more quickly. Like, it helps to know the path that you need to take. Man, they make you restart the whole thing, huh? You could name yourself anything. Why choose Thumb? Yeah, that's a good question.
Commence mission. Escort the Rubicon Liberation Front's
Let's
transport
take this a little
helicopter.
more seriously this time.
We appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Coral, abide with Rubicon.
We're under attack! The Liberation Front chopper and an escort AC! They must be here for their friends. Intercept.
I think that was everyone. I don't think there was anyone on the rooftop in this one.
Landing at Site A. Commencing extraction of Comrade Zilli.
621.
Should honestly, like, preemptively get rid of a couple of bots, although I don't know how far we're allowed to get away from this thing, if it, like, causes problems if you just try to go away. But obviously, like, preemptively clearing some of these enemies would obviously help, so that they can get shot by less shit, and I don't have to take as long to kill things either.
A little rest, and I'll pay him back.
Heading for the next site, Raven. Keep us covered.
I'm doing my best. I don't see any other enemies along the way. It doesn't mean there isn't anything. But, okay. That could have gone better, but it's fine. Let's get over here, because I know there's going to be a pile of them. There they
Landing
are.
at Site B. Extracting Comrade Messin. Raven, keep watch.
Enemy sighted.
I think that's all of them.
What? No.
Okay. Next should be this way. Ish.
We've extracted Comrade Messin.
Alright, getting rid of these cannons, these...
Damn it.
all of these fuckers first would be nice. Ow.
Heading to the last site. Just a little more, Raven.
Should probably maybe even just take like a different route to get there if we have to do this again, because like, those things are nasty.
You must have refused to talk.
Anybody else? We would have preferred to have prevented that damage, but what we got there.
We're at Site C.
Right now, we remove the final D-bags here. And then we just got to deal with the ones that come in. So as long as we're prepared for them, that shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Finally beat Balteus. Used Ouroboros laser tank build. Nice. Yeah, I saw that video. What I ended up doing, so I used this build minus, like I said, I had slightly different parts. Because I had like the earlier handguns, and I think I just had like maybe a regular missile launcher or something, because I kept that regular missile launcher for a while, and I didn't have the pile bunker yet, but I was using like the laser blade for that fight, not the pulse blade, but the laser blade. And I struggled with the fight, but I eventually kind of got through it by just kind of like sticking close to him. When I went back to do that mission, because I saw his video and I was like, you know what, I just want to see how good you can actually stomp this fight with certain other things. So I instead took dual pulse guns into the fight. I didn't really switch anything else, just that. I still only got like a B rank on the overall mission because the dual pulse guns was kind of bad against the AC that you fight earlier in the mission. But when I got to Balteus, he just got shredded, and I killed him in one try, like super fast. So yeah, like this game, it's the whole sentiment of tough but fair. Like, I think unlike Souls, because of how much your build can just straight up trivialize certain fights, or at least make them significantly easier, and everyone can more or less get access to the same stuff. Like, it doesn't require you getting like S ranks on missions necessarily, things like that. You just need to be able to buy some things. Maybe you might have to go out of your way to collect a chest or a combat log in a mission that you redo. But for the most part, it's just, yeah, just equip this stuff, and this fight will be way easier, or this mission will be way easier, that kind of thing. And it's not like Souls games and stuff like that don't have those kind of things going on for them, but it's more significant to go out of your way, especially in a game like Elden Ring, for example, to switch up your entire build to accommodate a completely different weapon or spell setup or whatever, especially if you have to invest in a weapon by upgrading it and all that kind of stuff. Like, this game is much more friendly than I think a lot of people think it is for that kind of stuff.
Leaving the combat area.
621. New enemy confirmed.
That's a Red Gun's AC.
Alright, we gotta kind of like focus the little guys first.
All alone. You're daring, I'll give you that.
Fuck.
I've fried bigger fish than you.
That's Gun 2 Nile. The Red Gun's deputy commander, and the brains to Michigan's muscle.
It's too dangerous to force our way through. Raven, secure the escape route.
Oops. I let my momentum carry me just a little too far in the other direction there.
50%.
Much easier.
No wonder Michigan took a shine to you.
Yeah, he kind of focuses on you, so as long as you make sure the other MTs are down
It's down. Well done, 621.
so they can't hurt the helicopter, it's all good.
Thanks for the support, Raven.
I do wonder if there's like a hidden log or chest somewhere in this mission. Wouldn't surprise me if there was. Just clear the way, make sure that the helicopter is safe for a minute, and then go collect it real fast.
Raven, a symbol of resolve. But mark my words, there will be nothing left but dying embers.
So far, nothing really shows up, at least. Might be nothing, but yeah. We got some sort of log there. Probably just for beating the main dude, I guess. Some of them you just can't really miss. You have to
One new
you like have to complete certain fights, and you just get them anyway.
Let me thank you again, Raven. We couldn't have rescued our comrades without your help. Father Dolmayan is a key figure to the movement. A great choral warrior who witnessed the fires of Ibis and a guide to us all. But now it seems like he's... No, I shouldn't. He carries a heavier burden than any of us. Oh, and a personal note before you go. Thanks for saving Zayi. I owe you one.
Yeah. We straight up killed Zayi in our first playthrough, so... Okay. Let me look at the replay here. Yeah, there is a battle log to get there, so I'll have to do that again later. See what we missed. In the meantime, let's continue. Investigate Buzz, Arsenal number 2. I think there is no log in this one. I think there's only a log if it says pending. Because it says battle log on everything, but I think there's only a log if it says pending. Or at least if there's one that's not automatic to get anyways. Like a missable one.
Got a job for you, 621.
Pending or complete, that is, if you already got it.
Is the Rubicon Liberation Front. Here's the briefing.
The loss of the wall dealt us a heavy blow. Yet, we believe you are more than a corporate pawn. Perhaps we can even work together. I want you to investigate Baus Arsenal number 2, a major MT factory in the Bellius region. The Baus Corporation sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight. If it were only a comms failure, a simple check-in would do. But, well, after the Strider, more cautious voices have gained influence. This isn't our finest moment, but would appreciate your help.
Do you eventually get enough OST chips to unlock all the tuning stuff? I don't know, since like I'm still early into New Game Plus, but here's what I can say. Like you definitely don't get enough for everything on a regular playthrough. Like you can see there's plenty of shit that I have not unlocked here. But I got quite a bit. Like I don't know what the total is, but it's significant. I have boost kick, weapon bay, the first charge of assault armor, which is like 2. I did all of the kinetic weapons upgrades, so that's like 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, and then 8 or something like that. And then the the melee weapon and direct hit modifier ones are even more expensive because there's only 3. It's like 3 then 5 then 10 or something like that. Or 2 then 5 then 10. I don't know. I don't remember if they're both the same way. And then I put 1 rank into explosives because I had like 2 chips left over. But yeah, I have the damage mitigation fully unlocked. I put in a couple into repair kit effectiveness just so that they heal you a little bit better. Even though I don't like banking on this, but I just didn't really... It was between this and me just getting like 1 more rank of explosive damage, and 3% is not that big of a difference. Or just getting terminal armor, and I kind of don't really like relying on terminal armor. I really like it does save you from getting killed for 1 hit, but you know, I'd rather just at that point reload a checkpoint and start over. Unless it's like literally allowing you to clutch out a victory, which it does happen for people, but you know, I don't really care that much about it. But what I will say is that there are other arena things to unlock on New Game Plus and maybe Plus Plus as well. I'm not sure what all becomes available when. And I'm assuming you get more OST chips from those, at least I hope so, unless it's either that or you just get other rewards. But the nice thing about OS tuning is that you can always just like reset your upgrades and spend them differently. I know that there's, for example, an achievement for unlocking all of the expansions. So my assumption, though, is that you don't really need to keep them unlocked. You could probably just reset all your chips and just unlock all the expansions and then just reset again. And you'd get the achievement before you reset the second time because you'd have them all unlocked. But they're not going to take the achievement away from you at that point, you know what I mean? you just reset again and then spend them however you want. But as far as actually unlocking everything, I have no idea if it's possible or not. Okay. Missions. Let's go.
Some advice before you go, 621. Expect the unexpected.
But yeah,
Main system.
this game is really a blast. I've been enjoying the hell out of it, and I'm not bored at all playing New Game Plus. You know, even just retreading some similar territory.
I've been checking the perimeter.
It's fun stuff,
and
man.
I'm picking up nothing. What happened here?
I forgot to look if there was a log pending here or not, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I kind of wish it would tell you when you like pause here if you have a log pending, but it technically wouldn't tell you that like on a first playthrough of the mission anyways, so
Watch out, 621.
alright, this mission was kind of a pain in the ass
621. Watch its shots and see where
the
they're
first
coming
time.
from. Of course. MDD.
Oh, he was one shot away.
Blue. You'll lose it if it gets too far. MDD. Encoded comms. Was that mech behind what happened here? 621. Continue the investigation.
What does MDD mean? I'm not sure, actually. Maybe they told me earlier in the playthrough and I forgot, but
It's got you in its sights. Another one of those stealth mechs. Don't let it outpace you, 621.
by the time we got the kill,
621. I think there's more than one this time. Use your scanner. Mark your targets to undermine their tricks.
I forgot you could use the scanner on these guys, like 100%. I just forgot that was a thing you could do to actually make them visible.
Unidentified machine down. Keep going and stay sharp.
Like, I feel like I remember him saying that the first time I did this mission and then just being like, yeah, scanner, it'll probably like ping them for a second, who cares?
According to the blueprint, there's a massive water reservoir. Good eye. See, I told you to expect the unexpected.
No, that was the worst time for a pillar to be right there. Alright, it's fine. He died. Oh wait, maybe he didn't die? Is that the same one? He seemed damaged already. Alright.
Confirmed. Unidentified mechs destroyed. Keep going, 621.
And let my scanner come back. They ambush you here. I'm trying to like determine when exactly it is they show up. I guess you have to like fully do this thing.
Is that a coral response?
Actually, no, I'm thinking of a different mission, I
Get down
think.
and take a closer look.
I totally am, never mind. There is a situation like later in the game like that, I guess, where yeah, it's when you're like opening a door. They're not, I don't think it's with these like invisible ones though.
No doubt about it. This water. It contains faint traces of coral. Must have been an underground vein. Mouse was hiding a well all this time. Above you. Three of them. No. Four. You're outnumbered. Pick them off one by one, 621. One unidentified mech down.
Yeah, the scanner makes this so much easier. I feel like I did this shit in hard mode the first time. Because you don't have to like fly up to them or whatever. I mean, obviously just having like something that's closer range to hit them with in general. Or, you know, longer range, I mean, makes it simpler. Alright, I think that's all of them. It's just you now.
One remaining. Finish them off.
Now, admittedly,
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
okay. I was gonna say, pistols work okay to remove a pulse shield, although you really gotta like stay on top of them.
This wasn't a simple check-in after
That guy was so much harder the first time I did this.
Rest up, 621.
I didn't mean to actually hit through that so fast. All right. Mobile death dealer, mobile Decepticon dude. Yeah, one of those sounds right. I started my Book of Hours run. I realized that I wasn't taking enough notes. Mid to late game, I'm remembering a ton of recipes. I see.
A new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
All right. Good old Watchpoint Balteus.
One new message.
I see your back, 621. About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2. That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for. One more thing. I've sent you your next job. This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Okay, so we have the battle log and stuff from that. I don't know if there's any chests in this mission, but And chapter 1 goes by really quickly when you know what you're doing. Okay. Well, this is the Bolteus one, so I don't really want to switch up my build. We'll see how it goes. If we really need to, we can obviously switch to pulse guns or something, but
from a friend of mine.
as far as I know, there's no chests in chapter 1. Yeah, that might very well be the case.
Once it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it.
Unless they, pepper any new ones in, perhaps in New Game Plus. I suppose that's possible, but it's probably not likely.
The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
Right, I always found the opening to this mission to be a little bit annoying, just because, like, there never seemed to be, like, a great approach to, fighting these cannons. You can go around the side and hit them from behind, but then the other guys like to be a pain in the ass too. All lists I've seen say chapter 1 has nothing that has been found yet. Guess they suspect there's one somewhere, but it hasn't been found. Maybe, could be. Critical missiles and scanners to hit them from cover. Yeah, that's smart for sure. You know me. I'm stubborn. I don't like switching my build. It's so good. At least I like it anyway.
Don't worry. Not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there and get to work.
HD is the hammer. Everything looks like a nail. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes there's a better tool for the job, but, you know, I just gotta be hammering, you know?
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code 7-8, requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621. Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Alright, that went decently. And it didn't bug for me this time. Despite never having a crash up until that one earlier, I did have to restart this mission once when I fought these guys, because like this mission bugged here and it wouldn't let me go further that way. Like the red barrier just never disappeared. And I think what happened, because I was being silly, I was using the boost kick because I had recently unlocked it. I boost kicked a dude off of, like, I think it was this one. I boost kicked a couple of them, but I think maybe it either didn't die and it was like floating out in the water there somehow, but I couldn't get to it. Or it just, because of the way I dispatched it, it just didn't register somehow and it just bugged. Although you're saying that happened to you too, so who knows? Maybe it's just a common bug.
Where did NBC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Alright.
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
Somebody's still shooting at me, I think. No? Maybe that was just like some leftover missiles from that other guy and they just wrapped around or something. We have missiles at home.
That's the watch point's
Those are
control
leftover
center.
missiles. I don't want
The
leftovers.
target's inside. Make your way in.
So yeah, this AC coming up here shouldn't really be a problem for this build, but when I tried doing dual bubble guns,
Attacking a watch point.
Sula
Incorrigible.
was a little tough with the the pulse guns.
How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Like it wasn't hard to kill, but it just was not doing a lot of damage to him.
Sula. Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. But you had a different master.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
I don't like it when they like instantly recover like that.
Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
No longer matters, Sula. It no longer matters.
Wait. From the watch point.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
Why does quick turn sometimes happen for me when I jump? I don't have quick turn unlocked, but for some reason there's like a bug in this game where every once in a while, maybe it's like when you finish a mission, you seem to have quick turn enabled even if you don't have it unlocked. As like an expansion ability or whatever, a core ability. Because like I can make my mech quick turn in the air, but I think it only happens like when I'm in the middle of the mission end thing. %75% health with a one hit. Yeah, man. Pile bunker is my bae. And my B. It's a slept on weapon and we are not sure why. I think the pistols and the pile bunker are both slept on, frankly. The pistols are fucking sick. They're not like the most OP thing in the game or anything, but they got style. They kill things consistently. They're easy to use. Somehow missed. Oh, right, I gotta hit the lower side of it. See there, I just quick turned, or at least I think I quick turned. I'm not sure what regular quick turn looks like. I don't know, it just seems to be like a weird thing that happens.
Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
Probably named for the Roman dictator, you know, because he's a dick. Yeah. Could be. But yeah, I like my build a lot. Like I said, it's little pieces of it have changed over time, but it's basically kept the overall concept the entire time.
An older type of augmented human.
Some fights
Generation.
have been more difficult because I haven't really been willing to switch away from those things, but I've made it work.
Made contact?
Balteus is definitely one of those fights. Hopefully I can make it work.
I am Air, a Rubiconian.
If you play well with them, pistols can outplay the dual shotgun builds easily. Yeah, that's cool.
Before your consciousness.
The main thing for Balteus is the pistols aren't terrible at reducing his shield, but they're definitely not as good as certain energy weapons. Once you get the shields down, the pile bunker will absolutely wreck him if you're good about getting consistent hits. But we will try to make it work.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy. with your brainwaves and maintain contact to support you. Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. You'll have to break it. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral never killed you. Please, you have to... The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Oh, did that really not hit you? Seemed like you were right on top of it. No! I went the wrong way.
The enemy can't take much more. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
What? Oh no.
30%.
Okay. Kerblams! See? I'm quick turning.
Enemy systems down.
I don't know why.
It's silent.
Is that quick turn? Maybe that's not quick turn. I don't know. But I can't seem to do it the rest of the time. Balteus more like dead something. Yeah, that was super fun. That went like way easier than I expected it to.
Raven.
I struggled a lot with this guy when I first played him. Like, I wasn't stuck on him like all day or anything. It was like 45 minutes or an hour or something, but it was a lot of tries.
First, a warning.
You're back up to where I am, so I'm out. See ya. Hey, no worries, TT. Thanks for hanging.
Coral surge you were swept up in.
Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your gameplay, by the way.
That was just a glimpse.
That was sick, though.
A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn
It is quick turn. It's got the
Rubicon.
little swishy effect. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it's a bug, but because I don't have quick turn unlocked. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't remember ever spending chips on it. I can double check here, but the thing of it is like I can't make it work any of the rest of the time, so I'm almost certain that I don't have it unlocked.
Look, 621. The localized coral explosion caused by the surge.
That's true, Jade Rider. Jaded Rider, sorry.
It's headed straight for the central ice field across the Arlean Ocean.
The pile bunker,
Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves
when I went
company.
back and did that fight with the pulse guns, I had the pile bunker, which I did not have when I first did the fight,
There's a huge mass of coral
and it does make a huge difference. In fact, if any of you were watching Charlie play earlier, she did,
That's a common side effect of
this is
Volcan
a little bit
augmentation.
potentially spoilery. Let's just say she fought
Could
Balteus
also be from getting caught in that coral
and was stuck
surge.
for a while.
Don't let it bother you.
And then I finally convinced her to switch to the pile bunker to try it out.
The coral explosion
Or rather,
completely
she decided
deblasts
to. It's not so much that I was
northwestern
convincing her at the
Rubicon.
time, but I had been singing its praises for quite a while. And then she just, like, fucking kicked the shit out of him.
Fires of Ibis.
Yeah.
That
Got
explosion
nuked once she used the
started
pile bunker. Yeah, he stood no chance. He was just dead.
I have a favor to ask.
It honestly,
Let me remain in contact with you
because I've been
until
using it for so long, I forget how strong it is compared to a lot of other melee weapons. It almost feels like cheating.
I have to see where they're taking us.
I hope it doesn't get nerfed, though, because it does require some
How this
risky
struggle
play
over
to
the
pull
coral
off. You
ends.
have to get right on top of stuff.
I must.
Which is not so risky as long as you're staggering something before you use it. But the thing is, because there's some charge time, it's easy to miss with still if you're not immediately on top of stuff. So you have to play a little more risky to use it effectively. And my whole build is all close range anyways. Not that being close always is more risky than being like at medium or even long range, because it depends on what you're fighting.
621. I've got some
Malteus is
business to
certainly
attend
easier to fight up close than far away, I
I need
think.
to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order.
Raven, I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already.
The ice
Let's take a
field.
look, shall we?
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. You have proven yourself to be truly exceptional, which brings us to a request. The Integration Program. This program concerns Mind Alpha, a pilotless AC that we have developed. Sampling the various factions' machines to assimilate their technology and design philosophies. We would like you to engage it in arena combat to evaluate the accuracy of our model.
Is this one of the arenas then?
Please, assist
I
us
thought for
in
a second
the
there it was going to
future
tell
of
me about like
technology.
log hunting stuff again, because I was just like, yeah, we have the Mind Alpha stuff unlocked. Arena analysis, okay. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so there you go. You get a lot more OST chips if you in New Game Plus. A1, A2, A3. Mind Alpha, Trainer, and Tester. Oh, sick. Integration Program 1, Phase 1. As part of its mercenary support initiatives, All Mind conducts its own research and development of AC parts. This particular research exercise concerns the extension of human sensory capabilities. Through a process of continuous improvement, All Mind will create an AC that, to the pilot, feels like an extension of their own body. Let's fucking do it. I love the arena, man. Fighting All Mind sounds fun, yeah.
Integration Program initiating Phase 1.
Was your cat walking on your keyboard there?
Please begin by engaging the Mind Alpha model in virtual combat. Commencing analysis.
I like the way that the Mind Alpha looks put together with this color scheme. I did not really look and see kind of what weapons it has. I guess we'll find out. You fell under it. Damn. Okay. I got a little over aggressive there towards the end.
Target destroyed.
Because it was like almost dead, and I actually whipped out a boost kick, which I forget to do like all the time, and I was surprised I landed it like mid-air of all places. And then I was like, all right, you're totally dead. And then I was about to pile bunker, and then it like fell right as I was doing it, so it just went over its head. Sick. I love OST chips. Man, the arena is some of my favorite parts of this game. I wish there was more of it. OS tuning. Let's see. I wouldn't mind necessarily making my explosive stuff better. If we ever run into having an extra chip available, then I wouldn't actually mind having quick turn. This does seem useful. You have to hold circle plus L to do it, but like I said, the glitchy thing just lets me do it. If I'm midair and press jump and I just like tap the stick in one direction, it just does it weirdly. Can you even unlock the laser whip? I kind of hope you can, but I wouldn't be surprised if you can't. It does seem like a little specific, but it would be fucking sick if there's a way to unlock it, either whether it's a New Game Plus thing or if it's just well hidden as like a chest or a battle log situation. Yeah, I don't care about getting another charge of that right now. So it's either repair kits go up or we start putting a little bit more into this kind of stuff. I don't really care about the access speed either. Give me some explosive weapon stuff. I don't know if this affects the pile bunker at all. It does have an explosive element to it, but I don't know if it's considered explosive damage at all. It's mostly kinetic, I think. I can look at the weapon. Either way, this still affects the Songbird a little bit. The Songbird also does some kinetic damage. See, there we have one chip left over already, so we could get quick turn, but I'll wait. Let me look at my weapons here. I believe that's... Hang on. Can you look at it with this? No? The icons in the upper right are what tell you, and I think there's a way to look at them, maybe not from this screen. Like the first icon is the type of damage, or at least with its main type of damage. So it's like the bullet is kinetic. They're kind of small icons. The second one is the type of weapon it is. This is just rifle. The third icon is, I think, that it has to be reloaded, or no, sorry, it's burst fire versus single shot, maybe? Or, I don't know. And then charged? I'm not really sure what the icons mean on that one. And then the fourth one, I think either... I'm not sure what the fourth one indicates. There's got to be somewhere this fucking tells you what they mean. I could have sworn. I mean, I'm sure somebody has it figured out online anyways, but I just wish it was more, like it just told you more outright. Sort of missed some of the old gimmick stuff. Some of the cores had autonomous weapons you could pop out. There were shoulder mounts and extra missiles to salvos or even more ammo backpacks. Yeah, I'm a little surprised there aren't ammo backpacks, although there are some autonomous weapons in this game, like there's turrets that you can get, at least for your shoulders. There's like... sorry if this is a little spoilery, because I think they're kind of late game, but there's stuff like these, the laser orbit, what else? Laser drone. There's a couple of different like shoulder turret thingies you can unlock. But yeah, it's not as robust as it probably used to be though. I think there's only like a handful of options, at least outright. Maybe there's more you can unlock in New Game and New Game Plus, because I know that there are like some later weapons in New Game Plus Plus. I'm hoping if they do an expansion of this, they add in some of that crazy stuff for build diversity's sake. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, and the individual part tuning. Yeah, I heard about that. 2 tank legs, 2 tetrapods. No, it's slightly more than that, but it's not much. There's... I guess I probably don't really have much unlocked. There's these 2 tank legs, and then there's, I think, one more, at least. There might be another one that you can unlock, too, but at the very least, there's at least one more. It's still not a lot or anything, but... Yeah, there's 3 tank legs, and so far just the 2 tetrapod. Maybe there's another one that can be unlocked somewhere, but those are the ones that I know of. But yeah, it is definitely kind of limited, for sure. They do need to rebalance a couple things, I'd say. I don't know that so many weapons necessarily need a nerf. I mean, I could think of some that maybe as special outliers could be nerfed, but for the most part, I just think certain weapons need to be buffed. Because in the long run, a lot of weapons, like these like earlier rifles and shit like that, and machine guns just aren't very good against a lot of the game. They're just a little too weak. They need to get buffed up in some fashion to be viable. I mean, not necessarily, like, not every weapon has to be the best of the best. Like, it's fine for certain weapon classes to just be better than others, I suppose. Like, at least, not weapon classes, but like, if you've got a burst rifle and then there's like 2 other burst rifles, it's fine if the middle one or the later one does more damage than the first one, and the first one just has a lot of ammo or has a really high rate of fire or whatever. Those are just balancing mechanics. The problem is, especially for the ones that just don't do much damage, they just don't have enough ammo or rate of fire or whatever to really carry their longevity. They tend to just kind of hold you back. So some of these guns like this just aren't very good outside of certain missions. And then some other guns are just extremely useful, so it's hard to like not play with them. But I don't see a lot of people playing with the dual pistols, and I'm kind of glad that they're really good, but not meta to the point that everyone uses them. Like, yeah, they don't necessarily instantly stagger something the same way a shotgun might, or dual shotguns might, but they do about as good of a job. And they're faster to deal with, they're lighter weight. Ammo's not usually too much of a concern, unless you're in a really long mission without supplies. Alright, let's continue with this. A2 trainer. Buff the rifles, I don't even use them. I've been using laser weapons for the most part and some other things. Yeah, that's totally fair. As part of the Mercenary Support Initiatives, All Mine also provides a beginner's program for new mercenaries. Many mercenaries have benefited from the trainer's guide and successfully flown from the nest. All Mine monitors the program of trainees in order to further improve the program. It'd be really funny if the trainer was like the final thing you could fight. As like, I made this trainer bot really powerful. You'd think it would be really weak, but it's not.
Integration program, Alpha 2. The next sample is the Trainer AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Commencing analysis.
Some of the older titles, you could also train autonomous AC to accompany you. That was kind of neat. Oh, interesting. Oops, I'm way too far away. That was definitely the wrong time to use that. I keep accidentally pressing in the stick. This is why, okay, I gotta look at some point, but I really want boost mode to be on circle and not left stick, because I just accidentally press it in all the damn time. It would take me some getting used to it being on a different button, don't get me wrong. But activating boost mode with circle just makes circle kind of a useless button most of the time, and I'd rather have full boost on circle, because I could still press circle and triangle together very easily. But I accidentally press in the left stick when I'm trying to swap weapons sometimes, or do my charge attack, because I just accidentally push it in often enough that it becomes a problem. It fucks me over. I don't know if there's any sort of re-button mapping thing, but I never bothered to check, and I've complained about it enough times to want to look at least. Control settings. Custom. Can I not? Okay, here we go. Make this L3. Make this circle. This is going to take me some getting used to because I'm going to like forget a lot of the time that that's where it is. Pressing in L3 to quote-unquote activate run mode is also not great, but if I just even press square for the quick boost, that also activates boost anyways. So it's not really a big deal. Alright, let's see if I can just try to remember that. It's not to say that I won't accidentally press circle from time to time and screw myself over, but see, now I can press L3 like when I'm doing this shit and it just basically does nothing, which won't cause me to accidentally boost when I don't mean to. Whereas if I tap circle and tap circle again, that's easy. The only thing I can foresee it being a problem is like I'll go to manually reload by holding triangle and I'll accidentally press circle. Or just as muscle memory takes me some getting used to, I'll go to press circle to just activate regular boost mode and I'll put on full boost by mistake. But see, like I can do this circle triangle instead of L3 triangle very easily. So that just works for me. All right, I just got to remember. I put the assault boost on triangle during Bolteus. It was getting me killed when I was dual shooting. You mean like the default of it being on the left stick was getting you killed, or you switching to triangle was getting you killed? I'm assuming you meant the former. Okay, last one here. A3 tester, the default was getting me killed. Yeah, it definitely robbed me of a couple of occasions, and it got me screwed over like once or twice, like to actually cause me to die, because I was like setting up a big pile bunker hit, and then I would just accidentally boost out of nowhere, or just something like that would happen, and I'd be like, no, I was about to clutch it out, and then I'd die because of it. Anywho, as part of its mercenary support initiatives, Allmind also provides sample AC assemblies for beginners. For pilots who are not augmented humans, it can be extremely difficult to reassemble an entire AC and immediately adapt to it. Allmind strives to create a future where all mercenaries can enjoy a near symbiotic relationship with their ACs. Alright, hopefully I can remember this and or get used to it anyway.
Program, phase 1. Final
Thank fuck
analysis.
too. I'm so glad that they actually put in full button mapping for this game. It's so necessary, and not enough games do that, despite it being fucking 2023, y'all. Put custom button mapping in your video games, please. I can understand that like certain indie titles might not get around to it, like it does require some work, but with big like AAA games, I just feel like there's not really an excuse. Bye-bye.
Target destroyed. The data will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Thank you for your assistance.
So yeah, I think the only thing that it will become a problem now is if I want to use quick turn, because that's supposed to be circle and move a specific direction. So now it would be like press in left stick and move, which will be much more awkward. But honestly, I don't care. I don't need quick turn. I've never needed it up to this point. All right, let's spend these chips so I don't forget. But yeah, that's way more comfy. Plus, I feel like having it on circle, I'll remember to use boost kick more often. Just feels like it takes less mental energy to
Thank you for your continued support.
To use a face button than it is to use L3.
For improvement to Mind Alpha. The evolution of All Mind will not disappoint.
All right, OS tuning. All right, let's max out this. Now we have another 5. We could start getting some other minor things. We could save for more repair kit effectiveness. There's only so far we really need our repair kit effectiveness to be all that high because we're not especially tanky. So like putting it up to like 1500, 2000, it's not like it isn't useful. It allows me to like take more damage before I need to heal, but we don't have that much AP to heal anyways with a more medium build. We don't really use energy weapons right now, so this is kind of like low priority, but that doesn't mean that we never will. System unlocks. Again, the only thing that would potentially be worth would be like quick turn, but now that's going to be hard to use, so I kind of don't want it. Hold R3 for manual aim. I feel like you can kind of just use a mouse to manual aim already, unless this like somehow zooms you, but I don't think it does. I don't want weight control. Yeah, I mean, at some point I'll probably buy these things for all the unlocks, but then I'll like not unlock them again. Hopefully I don't have to. We could just buy another charge of assault armor too. Get access speed optimization. For the heck of it, sometimes it is nice to be able to do that more quickly. Let me do 1 level of this, and then sure, let's get it finally get that second charge of assault armor. Why not? How's it going? Randy Savage 420 Naruto. Welcome in. Okay, infiltrate grid 086. I've already gotten all of the logs and shit in the chests in this mission, so thankfully I don't have to spend a lot of time in this mission. I've done it off stream. Unless New Game Plus adds anything, which I hope it doesn't. Because this is a very big area to wander around.
They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field. To confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence.
You're a big area.
Also how to cross the Alian Ocean. This is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of
No, you're a hooker.
You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Grid 086 is occupied by the dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug.
It's a drug, it's fuel, it's dead people. What isn't coral these days?
Be prepared for a perilous journey. I'll be here to support.
I guess it's not a deep sea life form anymore. The spice must flow. I know. The coral melange, you know.
Let me handle getting us into the grid.
Blue. It's not blue. It's true. It's definitely red.
Fairly adept at analyzing systems and manipulating them too.
So there I was snorting air. Which sounds funny with her name because it's pronounced like air. There I was breathing air. But did I mean A-Y-R-E or A-I-R? That's up for you to decide.
Infiltration to grid 086. Creating backdoor into system.
But yeah, I feel comfortable with that controller swap thing because honestly, like so many games do L3 as run anyways, that just seems kind of second nature to me. So I feel like it won't take me that long to get used to. Yeah. Just a little bump to get me through the day, you know. A little bit of the red stuff. The red powder, the red gas, you know.
Let's get to work, shall we?
A little bit of that coral candy.
Main system activating.
Twitch is gonna start thinking I'm fucking serious and give me a warning.
I've sent you the marker data. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
Alright, Rummy. Not so invincible Rummy, let's do it, bud.
You think you could just waltz straight in here? Hope you're watching, boss.
Are you sure you hope your boss is watching after that?
To show our guest a good sign.
Yeah, totally vincible Rummy.
Hostile AC destroyed.
Looks like you're having fun.
But yeah, this mission, it's like a really fucking big area.
RAD loves a good welcome
Like
party.
here, I'll show you the, just for the extra money.
And let's get acquainted.
How curious. Let's take a look on the offer, Raven.
Let's see, where is little side area? I guess it's like further back.
On a woman from that broadcast. That was Carla, leader of RAD, a formidable dozer faction. She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers.
I want to be a junk wizard, man.
She seized total control and greatly expanded their operations.
First of all, there's a log hidden down there. There's a lot of logs hidden in this level. I'll even show you another one that's extremely hidden. Oh, I need to go up, don't I? Where's the elevator? Is it already... Oh, it's already going up. That's alright. Trying to find the thingy again here. It's around here somewhere. Over here. These boys can be a little nasty. For obvious reasons, I would like to say. Ah, fuck. Ow. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Normally, they give you a little bit of a moment before they just go ham on you. Aha, nice. He ran into the explosive tank. Although, I have to say I've done that myself once before. I'm playing like garbage suddenly. There we go. Alright, now we just have to make do with what we've got left. Those guys can be tough. Let's see. Over this way, there's a bunch of stuff over there too, but ignore those guys. So anyway, I started murking.
Told you we love a good party.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Well, you're no slouch, are you?
Alright, in here, I found like 1 or 2 of the chests on my first playthrough. There's 4 total. I'm not going to show you where they all are because it takes a while to get them. But I want to show you the really hidden thing. It took me a while to find because it's so sneaky. Oopsie, I knew I was going to make that mistake sometime.
ammunition at 50%.
Let's see. There's a chest right there. That's like the first one you can get, I think. And then this away. There's like another one. The first time I had noticed, I was like, you can go over here. Oh, cool. And I believe there's a chest down here. Yeah, so these were the two that I found initially.
Ammunition at 50%.
But then there's like another two, and I can show you here. I don't remember if this is one of the chests, but here's the really, really hidden thing. First of all, there's a log. If you go in there, there's a corpse, you know, a broken down AC with a log on it. I've already got it collected, so that's why it doesn't show up. You will take a little bit of damage from the molten metal, but that's a thing. And then the other one, you gotta go into this little stupid tunnel thing. This little chute. It leads to this secret area, and there's a whole nother guy in here to fight for the battle log. He might kill me because I don't have a lot of AP or repair kits left.
I've got you now.
Ambush. Affiliation. Independent mercenary.
I don't know you a damn thing. You made a big mistake coming here.
I think he was expecting someone else. Let's deal with him alone.
Don't worry. I put your money to... You gotta put that shit to work. Every
Anyway, there's the chest.
Hostile AC disabled.
No sack.
Let's move on.
No sack. Anyway, and you get a combat log from that guy too, of course. Doot 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 doot. The last chest, I guess I might as well just point it out, 'cause it's kind of on the way.
Can't get your help these days, can you? Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
The final chest. No wait, it's not this. It's kind of off to the side like this, though. Just went to the wrong spot. I can't remember if there was like a hidden log around here somewhere too. I don't remember. They're like all over the level, and if you're just like scouring the level for them, it takes forever to find everything. Oh man, I slid off. Alright, it's like up over here. So instead of going right down there first, come over here, or you can do it after, of course. But it's right there.
No repair kits remaining.
And then with these boys, a lot of you are probably aware of this already.
Oh, you noticed the fireworks I left for you. You're a smart cookie, aren't you?
Right shoulder ammunition
So
at
the handy little
left-hand ammunition at
explosives there. And And actually, if you get this guy like aggroed ahead of time and get him repositioned, you can have that shit kind of just like fall on him and wipe him out pretty fast. Anyway, that's kind of the main gist of stuff. There's a couple of other logs I think I didn't really point out, but they're kind of scattered around the level, and it's a really big level.
Let's see what she has up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
And I was almost out of ammo too, I just realized. The hoppy little laser blade MTs are probably the scariest thing for me when it comes to the junkers. Oh yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, I get what you mean. It can be rough.
Not afraid of anything, are you? I like that choice. Too bad that this is goodbye.
So it was a trap. Those are certainly living up to their reputation. It's some kind of a tiny demolition mech. Rather well equipped. Those grinder arms can easily destroy this. Be careful.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner is going to have the last laugh.
His behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
I was trying to get back in the air and I kind of like screwed up how I was doing it. Alright, the double hit's a little bit of a slap in the face, but
2 repair kits remaining.
you need to do me quite that dirty. Stupid smokestack is hard enough to hit already when you're not using like a tetrapod or something. Alright. I do love finishing a boss fight with a pile bunker hit, but sometimes the camera doesn't exactly do it justice, because you just get like this giant fucking explosion in your face and you can't see shit.
Miserable knowing you, but I guess playing nice is a smart choice here. You want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way.
See,
Guided tour
making quick turn now.
Carla herself.
Yeah, true, you can use photo mode. I kind of always forget to really like do anything with photo mode, but yeah.
One new message.
Hey, tourist. It's me, Carla. I had to work some of my magic to track you down. I've got a little job for you. Take a look.
Raven, it's highly unusual to receive messages from hostile sources.
Usually, but we are a mercenary.
Database?
Although, yes, that's possibly what she did. Although, you know, she and Walter already have a little bit of a relationship, so might not have been hard to get a hold of us. I should probably just buy some more things here just so we have them. We have money to spend. That's good. That's all. Give me all the legs. I like the Fortaleza. I mean, I think that people use them a lot because they're very speedy and they're not as heavy as the other ones. I mean, you don't get the huge health boost that the regular Born to Misa get. The super tank treads. you got like a little bit of a middle ground with the hot rod here. The rocket car. I just realized the front of it looks like a nose from the underneath. That's hilarious. Alrighty. I want there to be more arena stuff already. Alright. Chapter 2, stop the secret data breach. Yes, that is normal. Do we have logs from that one? No, wait, that's different. It's not the Eliminate the Dozer faction, of which has no logs, but... Okay, so this is another newbie one. I don't know if we get this because we chose to eliminate the Balaam guys, or if this is just a general new mission for New Game Plus that you just automatically get. Alright. Destroy all hacking drones installed in Grid 086. Mission failure if hack is allowed to complete. Okay, so it's going to be timed. Presumably.
My favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. See, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around, just waiting for a chance to bite. Making a mess is one thing, but they're going after our development data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets. Yeah, it's pretty low of them, but at least give them credit for knowing where the value is. Anyway, did I mention that this is all your fault? You can make up for it by keeping my secrets safe.
Sure thing, Carla. Sure thing. It is tied to you clapping the G number, boys. Okay. That be. Let's do it.
Your handler didn't
She's pretty rude. That's okay.
But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breaches reached 10%.
Definitely shouldn't have wasted time at the start there.
Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
So damn many doors. Okay, that's one down.
Target destroyed. 4 to go.
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist. Coyotes are using RADMTs. They're hot stuff on the black market. Still, I'm not sure I like seeing my own babies used against me.
Okay, we got a combat log for killing that guy. Cool.
Second target destroyed.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground. measures. Security breach has reached 50%.
We can slowly get in. If you can't spot the targets, try using your scanner.
Professor Nagai's log. I have decided that Assistant Number One's son is to remain at the lab. He is a reticent one, though, or tough too, beyond his years. And now our research has robbed him of his mother and driven his father mad. He has every right to hate me. Perhaps Assistant Number Two will be able to help. She does seem to have a knack for assembling toys. I hope that at least she can give him something to smile about.
Fourth target destroyed.
One left. You'd have to try to mess it up now.
Well, maybe don't say that until I've gotten close to it, because I don't know how to get down there yet. Maybe we can just get through
We've got
here
our
somehow.
crypto keys. That's, not great.
No?
Faster, Raven.
I'm trying to figure out how to get there. Go this way. Game, you're kind of screwing me a little bit here. How does one get to that area? Can I go through here and find it somehow? It's right
Firewall
there,
won't hold much longer.
but I can't figure out how to get there. You're fucking bitching at me in my fucking ear, but like, tell me how to get there at least. Or open a new door or something. Like, I've been fucking everywhere, man. I'm gonna lose just because I can't find the way. I hope that there's not a glitched door here. Was I supposed to just go outside, probably? I don't know, man. That was fucking bullshit. Just restart. Hopefully we can go at a better pace this time and still do well enough to get everything that we got that time, because I'm gonna have to recollect.
Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes.
I'm gonna have to recollect some shit.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breach has reached 10%. Firewall's going down fast. Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
Target destroyed. Before we go,
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist. The coyotes are using RADMTs. They're hot stuff on the black market. Still,
What the fuck? Why are these guys just not dying?
babies used against me.
Right, needed this. might have been it. I'm not sure if we went this way before or not.
I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd rate us from...
Target destroyed. 2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures.
Fourth target destroyed.
One left. You'd have to try to mess it up now.
Alright, I gotta find that tank again. That
We can still make it, Raven.
tetrapod that we fought.
If you can't spot the targets, try
Maybe it was
using
this
your
way?
scanner.
I don't want to destroy the thing yet because I want to fight the tank. So we get a combat log from it. The hell was he? I could have sworn he was like in one of these corridors early on. But to be honest, this area is a little bit mazy, so there you are.
They've got our crypto keys. That's, not great.
Faster Raven. That's 5. All hacking drones destroyed.
Alright, hopefully I got all the secrets.
We sent the
They don't really
coyotes
give
and
you
the
a lot of
cows
time
with the
there.
counter-virus. Their servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave. Wait, the radar. Are there more of them?
Okay, mission's not over.
To intercept.
There other direction outside, okay. We're not on a timer right now, so... Alright, well in that case, if we ever have to do this again, then we know that you don't need to necessarily rush to get the extra stuff. You can just eliminate the targets and then collect things before proceeding. Okay, come on. I didn't want to get stuck on the thing there. Let me find the,
Backup. Shall we step outside and say
Yes,
hello?
yes, I'm going. I kind of wanted to go to the molten slag thingy just to see if there was anything in the tunnel, but I'll check some other time. Daniel Game and Arts, how's it going? Why not use your scanner? I did the first time, I just didn't really need to this time. But I didn't see any chests or anything when I used it before.
From the dam raid. And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch. Guess I can settle the score at the same time.
Alright, maybe you have a better AC this time? I did kick your ass before, so you should hope to
Don't forget to smile, tourist.
be a little bit better equipped. Otherwise, this is gonna fuck you up pretty bad. Okay, you got more. You got friends. I get it. Ooh, a lot of friends.
What the hell?
Or sorry, wait, these aren't friends of yours? They're...
They're all over us. Help me out or we're both dead.
2 repair kits remaining.
There's so much happening right now. I don't know who to who to target and who not to target. All right, hold on. Let me go after these guys.
You psycho or something? We're both in trouble here.
No, I'm not psycho. You just all happen to be stacked together, and that was the easiest way for me to hit these guys.
All unidentified machines destroyed.
Now we can finally be alone. Your next freelancer.
You don't wanna
1 repair
back off after I saved your ass there? Okay. Your choice. did.
Looks like it's over. I'll have the crew check out those mechs.
Raven, those unidentified machines were using encrypted communications. I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
Alright, we lost quite a bit of money on that one, but that's okay. No problem, may just be because we had to restart the mission. Without, like, quitting out and then starting over again. I'm not sure if that gets counted against you or not.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it.
I think I'm gonna do, like, one more mission, then I'm gonna have to call it a little early again today. Just because I got a call a little bit later and I have to, finish setting up
I'll take care of some loose ends
another
in the
PC
meantime.
before I do all that. So we'll have to call it a little bit early, but we can do a bit more first. We have... Oh, cool. It's right at the end of Chapter 2, so this will be a good time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that then. I don't really have that much money to be spending, so... Let's do it. Ocean crossing. Reach the intercontinental cargo launcher. Yeah. That should be the same as it was. Yep. Thanks for the GGs, by the way.
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the intercontinental cargo launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well.
I forgot to check to see if there were any logs or anything in this mission that I missed, but like I said, I'll probably do some replaying off stream, so for collections. At least dedicated collections. And obviously S ranking.
It could just be some dozer inside joke.
Alright. Reach the intercontinental cargo launcher found deep within the outer shell area of Upper Grid 086.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven. I'm quite enjoying the routine.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one.
Let's go.
This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. It's as Carla said. At this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA's satellites.
Alright, the satellite mission. I remember this. Surprised I got that dodge. I thought I really mistimed that.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
This is not entirely true.
Don't get fried.
That's an extremely powerful
What? How did that... Okay.
Nice moves, tourist.
I don't know why I'm mistiming it now. Like, I'm dodging later than I was, and it's actually hitting me.
50%.
I guess you'd... Like, I mean, well before it lands, but still later than before. Because I really felt like I was too early the first time, but apparently I was not.
One repair kit remaining.
Alright, this is the sea spider.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher.
I forgot all about the sea spider. I enjoyed the sea spider fight. It was kind of hard at some parts, but I don't think it was too bad. I mean, again, the pile bunker just...
There. Access the container.
It just, it wrecks things, man. What can I say?
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Speaking of, let's get a freebie hit here.
That machine.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That, tourist, is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Coral disposal from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires by this maintained institute. Their dirty work survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Why are you not taking stagger damage anymore?
What the?
Did his second phase start on the ground? Is that what happened? I guess it must have been.
Watch out.
You know, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
Systems down. The generator's going to
Easy.
explode. They were using coral for fuel.
That was quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track? Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here.
I'm telling you, man. Pile bunker all the way. It's just too good. How can you sleep on the pile bunker, man? I get using some other weapons in PvP, because the pile bunker can be a little hard to hit things with, like especially super mobile targets, but when you can land the pile bunker, even in PvP, man, I'm just gonna absolutely wreck.
By the way, tourist. You're Walter's hound, right?
Even the uncharged hits hit pretty hard, but the charged hit is like
Wow.
crazy.
Guess a dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Oh, and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right? No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
Consider me cargo. But not escargot, that's snail. Should have shot him in one of these and made that joke.
You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment. The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
All right. Sick. Wait a minute. Do you have any more arenas? That was the end of a chapter. Pause, champ.
Augmented human.
I'll do the arenas before I finish, if that's the case.
Entering standard mode. 1 new message.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends. Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balaam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But you can make it work for us.
New parts available for purchase. Okay. Looks like no new arenas, sadly. But I didn't necessarily expect it would be after every single... Oh, it's the corn gun. After... after every, chapter. Because it depends on how many they put in. Because I think there's some in New Game and some in New Game Plus. Hopefully it's not just these 3 that we already did, and there's going to be at least another 3 or something, like, after we do another chapter. But yeah. I can't remember who it was. I think somebot in Anjanu's community, maybe? Or no, Lobos's. Had made a corn bot AC, basically, just like in big bold letters put corn across the front of it and just a bunch of like corn decals and made these guns look like corn cobs. It's funny as hell. Aperitif missile launcher. Siege missile launcher, excuse me. Handheld siege missile launcher developed by RAD. The missiles linger for a short while after launch before propelling themselves forward to the target, allowing the user to effectively surround their target single-handedly. That's pretty cool. Also, we got a cluster missile launcher called the Delivery Boy. It is like a big old package box that you just carry on your back. Oh, the scatter missile launcher. That's Carla's deal. I was wondering when we'd find this. Those are cool. Because, if you think about it, they could almost be kind of like misconstrued for being sort of wing-like in a way if you had them on both sides. I can't give up the pile bunker, so I don't think I could ever like do the double wing thing. We should have it for both sides, right? Yeah. It's pretty dope. Did I miss anything up top? There might be a new pulse shield. I don't remember this one. Pulse buckler I think we might have had already. Unless that's a new pulse buckler too. But I don't recall this pulse shield. If there was something else in here that was new, I kind of missed it, but... The appetizer headpiece? Okay. HS5000 appetizer. I love how, like, one of my lens decals ended up on the top of it. It's just that one. He's got one eye and it's off to the side. Main dish. Who named this? Core part for a combat AC developed by RAD. Okay, that makes more sense if it's an RAD thing, but it's not a bad chess piece, actually. Not quite what I'm looking for, especially with the loss of generator output adjustment, but salad. Whoever made this particular AC was thinking about food while they did it. And then dessert for the legs. Can I afford this whole thing? No, I can't. But I want to buy it just to see what the whole set looks like. So you got appetizer, main dish, salad, which has some serious shoulders on them, and then dessert, which are some very chunky boy legs, which kind of makes sense, you know. I think someone who eats a lot of dessert would probably have some pretty chunky legs. But I gotta see what that full set looks like put together, because it doesn't look like it should necessarily be that chunky. But I mean, maybe the chest is a little chunky, but Gridwalker booster. This we'll buy just so we have it. I don't think I'm going to use it though. And no new FCS or generator. Okay. We will definitely come back for those weapons. Later on. Steal the survey data. Is that the one we did before? Yes, so that's not new. We also have the log for that one already. There was another log I missed in the Stop the Secret Data Breach. I wonder if it was in the little chute. I'll have to find that out later. Anywho, yeah. I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Sorry it's a little bit early, I know, but I have a family call in a little over an hour, and I got to do a couple of things before then, so... Well, it's more like an hour and a half, but yeah, I got to get some stuff done quick. I've been trying to set up this other PC on the side, and it was being a little wonky, so I want to see if I can get that done first, because I probably won't have a lot of time this evening. But yeah, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it very much, as always. Yeah, we will go ahead and call it a day there. But I will probably do some more... Maybe we'll do more Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to be doing more of this throughout the week. I would like to finish New Game Plus and possibly Plus Plus both on stream. Hopefully before I get particularly busy with anything in October. I'm not sure how busy I'm going to be in October. I am taking another vacation in October, just FYI. I may also have jury duty right after I get back, because I did, by the way, just for an update for y'all who I didn't say anything to, some of you may recall I got a jury duty summons in the middle of one of my streams, like, I don't know, about a week ago. It would have been right, they had me scheduled for like right when I was supposed to go on that trip. So I scheduled a postponement. Thankfully they accepted it, so I will supposedly get another piece of mail at some point with a later date. I'm hoping that I just kind of slip through the cracks and they don't give a shit about me anymore for the next who knows how many years. But I guess I'll let y'all know when I have an idea of some week or whatever where I might be indisposed and unable to stream. But it shouldn't be before late October at the earliest, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, in the middle of October, I'll try to get the dates for y'all pretty soon, but I will be unable to stream then again because I'll be traveling back out to Pennsylvania to visit other family, because I haven't seen them in a long time. But yeah, anywho, enough about that. I should be back tomorrow. Like I said, we'll either continue Baldur's Gate 3 because I want to make progress there, or we'll do some more of this. One of the two. See how it goes. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, have a great rest of your day/night. Take good care of yourselves, and yeah, see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.